So this is the new TVS Apache RTR 204V BS6 model that now comes with three different riding modes, namely rain, urban and sport. We also get adjustable front forks for the first time in this segment, which is outstanding, and that too from Showa suspension. We also get adjustable clutch and brake levers with 3-step adjustment to set it as per your finger reach. And last but not the least, we have the stunning looking matte blue racing color, the same color scheme that TVS used for their one make championship motorcycles. Now, this new model has been launched to celebrate a huge milestone for TVS, which is crossing the 4 million global sales mark, a truly proud moment to cherish for an Indian manufacturer. Apart from this, the bike comes loaded with other first in class features like a race tuned slipper clutch that provides for faster downshifts without running the risk of the rear wheel locking or hopping. Also, it provides for a lighter clutch pull. Then we have dual channel ABS with RLP or rear wheel lift off protection, which prevents the wheels from locking up under harsh braking or panic braking scenarios. Also, the bike comes equipped with TVS's patented Smart X Connect Bluetooth connectivity system, which also offers turn by turn navigation. Now, quickly talking about the different riding modes on offer. TVS have offered these to make this a more versatile motorcycle for different types of riding styles that vary from person to person. If you're just a young professional or a family man who will be using this bike for just office commutes, we have the rain mode and the urban mode where the max power is curtailed to 17.32 PS and the torque comes down to 16.51 Newton meters to further optimize the overall fuel efficiency. Whereas if you are a true bike enthusiast who likes to push the bike to its limits and tap into the full potential of this bike, then you have the sport mode which unleashes 20.82 PS of max power at 9000 RPM and 17.25 Newton meters of max torque at 7250 RPM, and we get a 5-speed gearbox. Now talking about the tires, we get Eurogrip Pro Torque Sport Radial tires with a 130 section rear tire. I also now wish we get a 140 section rear tire just to match the competition. In terms of pricing, this bike has been launched at Rs 1.3 lakhs ex-showroom Hyderabad, and to know the exact on-road price, you can call the number mentioned in the description portion below. So now that I've given you guys a quick overview, let's go ahead and take a look at my ride reaction.
So let's not waste any more time. Let's go ahead and start this review in signature Dinos style, and let's switch to rain, urban and sport, and off we go. Very refined, very smooth, close to 130 kilometers per hour was it in sport mode, and it's far better now with these new inclusions with the adjustable levers. I've always hoped for adjustable levers in the Apache series because the levers felt a little hard to reach, a little far away for my taste and my personal finger reach. But now you have three different settings and you can adjust them easily. Another thing, adjustable forks from Showa suspension. You don't get to see that very often in this price segment, so that's incredible. You can adjust it per stiffer setting or softer setting as per your riding preference. Maybe if you're riding predominantly through the city streets, you can set it to a softer setting, but if you take it to the track, you can tweak it to slightly stiffer setting to offer superb front end feel and great confidence while tackling corners, as well as while doing these straight line speed runs. Apart from that, everything else is really good. The equipment on this is truly beyond belief. You get dual channel ABS as standard. You get three different riding modes. We are currently riding in the sport mode. You can switch the riding modes by downing the throttle. You're in rain mode, and then you have urban mode. So in sport mode you get the full power, unleashing the full potential of the motorcycle, and full torque being available across the rev band. But in urban and rain mode, the power and the torque is reduced. So you'll see the numbers flashing on the screen for sport mode, for rain mode, as well as for urban mode, as to how the power and torque keep changing. Apart from that, you have this double barrel exhaust, which offers this kind of a sound, which is absolutely incredible, and one of the best sounding machines always, the RTR series, and that doesn't change. They've specifically worked on the sounding, kind of sound engineering you can call it, and it sounds really good. The fit and finish build quality is absolutely awesome, as always with any TVS motorcycle. You have good quality clip-on handlebars and Showa suspension, for God's sake, and you get pedal discs, dual channel ABS with RLP, wherein RLP stands for rear wheel lift off protection. The seats are of really good quality. They are kind of slightly textured such that you don't slide down and hit the tank each time you brake. I love the GT stripe on this matte blue, race blue, I call it racing blue, from their one make championship motorcycle, the RTR 200 4V, and I rode it at MMRT. I have fond memories of that. Apart from that, you also get this premium badging of the RTR 200 right on the tank, in the middle of the tank. And I love the offset fuel tank lid that we get on this. The Draken concept was one of the hottest looking concepts at the auto show a few years back, and this one resembles the concept to a great degree. I also kind of like the new headlamp. Many people are kind of having mixed opinions about it. Trust me, this is the kind of design that grows on us with time, and I'm pretty damn sure few years or few months down the line you'll start liking it. You get LED headlamps, one of the few motorcycles in the 200cc category to offer a LED headlamp with LED DRLs. You also get a very well equipped speedo console. You have all the necessary info, plus you have Smart Connect that also offers turn-by-turn navigation, which is truly remarkable. And the pillion seat is also kind of usable, and I love the the shift light. You see, it comes each time you're redlining. the shift light comes on to warn you that it's about time you started shifting, or it's about time for you to shift up. So that I like really well. Plus you also have slipper clutch. How cool is that? Race tuned slipper clutch is what they call it. See, there's no wheel spin, even despite going fast through, despite faster downshifts and letting go of the clutch. There's no wheel lock or wheel hopping happening, thanks to the slipper clutch, which is a very good safety feature to watch your back if you are the kind of person who rides really hard. And suspension is perfectly sprung, I can say, intermediate between sport performance as well as usable on day-to-day conditions. And it's a very well equipped motorcycle. Ex-showroom price is around 1.31 lakhs, I believe. Again, I'll put the exact pricing on the screen right now. That is the ex-showroom price, and you can know the exact on-road price by calling the number mentioned in the description portion below. Apart from that, everything else is super impressive. I've always stood impressed by TVS machines, because racing runs in their bloodline, in their DNA, and they want to translate that into their production machines. They want to transition that racing DNA into the production machines, into their production motorcycles, and that's always been the case. There are true racers behind the development of every motorcycle at the TVS plant, and this one, being the RTR racing throttle response, is what RTR stands for. I still remember the old commercials that we used to see about the RTR. Those were really good golden days where it was really revolutionary stuff happening, going beyond convention, going beyond just fuel economy, moving beyond just looking at motorcycles as a mode of transport. Then people started realizing motorcycle is a powerhouse of a machine that will allow you to unleash your beast within, unleash your imagination, allow you to explore different places and kind of rejuvenate your senses and regenerate or resurrect your soul back to life from a downtrodden state, because that is what a motorcycle is. It kind of gives you a first-hand experience of experiencing nature, Mother Nature in all her splendid glory. And these are the machines that help you do that, because in a car you're sitting inside, you don't even know what's happening outside. But this, you see the sun kissing my face. It's such a wonderful experience. It kind of helps you forget and forgive everyone out there. So that is the power of motorcycling, and Apache was one of those brands that kind of revolutionized motorcycling and helped understand the masses that there's more to motorcycling than just acting as a means of transport. And also special thanks to TVS for sending me this riding jackets. It comes with level 2 protection. This is their kind of performance gear riding jacket, and it gets elbow protection, shoulder protection, and you also have back protection, and it looks good. And it also has different versatile features. You have a zipper to further attach your riding pant easily. Overall, the jacket quality is really good. I really am impressed by the quality, and the pricing is also very reasonable for a level 2 jacket. I think it's around 6,000 or something. I'll again mention it on the screen. So overall, the riding ergonomics, again, as I told you, I sit nice and upright. There's not too much of hunching, or there's not too much of forward bias riding posture. It is nice and comfortable. The rider's triangle is perfectly established. It's a very versatile motorcycle, a machine on which you can have complete fun on the racetrack, on a track day, at a track day event. Kind of slightly rear set foot pegs for, again, the track junkies out there, but not a spot of bother for those who want to just use it on a day-to-day basis. And overall, I kind of love the riding modes. Yes, in the rain mode, it does have that grunt and gives you that immediate kind of torque to overtake. So it almost matches the power with the torque, and almost is on par with the RTR 164V in the rain mode and the urban mode. But in the sport mode is where all the fun is for the true enthusiast. And trust me, it is really equipped to the core. Yeah, but for all those fanboys out there who've been messaging me and requesting TVS as a true hardcore Apache fanboy, yes, I also joined the voice of we need a 6th gear, because we've been claiming that, we've been requesting that for ages. We need a 6th gear because this is a really potential motorcycle. Adding a 6th gear will really give the likes of 200NS a tough competition for what it is. It will be an even competition, a fair fight to the finish as to who retains the crown as the glorious king of this segment. And that's pretty much it. This was about the RTR 204V, the new riding modes version, and the new matte blue color with the adjustable front suspension and adjustable levers. So you also get a center stand. I don't know how many of you noticed that. First generation model never used to get a center stand, but now we do, so that's a good thing. This was the exhaust note of the RTR 204V. So I'll catch you guys in the next video. Until then, take care, God bless, and ride safe.